Welcome to Caching Waves. This is an Elliott Wave update for Trestle. This is one of the long-term buys I purchased. I wasn't actively trading this one. Still in it, but the area that was difficult was where to start our count from. Just for the purposes of this count, I started it from here, right at this point on February 23rd, just because we had such double bottoms. I think those are more truncations than anything. Just my point of view. But as of right now, have this as a wave 1. This is a very difficult count, most likely a diagonal with a triangle as our fourth wave, but very, very difficult. Off that, we had, again, a complex correction. The important thing is we pivoted between the 618 and the 786, which isn't ideal. We prefer to hold the 618s in very bullish markets, but what's happening over here leads me to believe that we are significantly bullish and what's going on in the broader market. So as of right now, this is kind of a rough count just because it's such a small market cap coin, right? There's a lot of spike candles. It's very difficult, but I would just suggest looking at the patterns and the fib pulls at this point. Now I threw on a pitchfork. I'd like to see it respect it from this level. I don't want to see another low below here. Otherwise, I would suggest we're probably more just going to end up ranging, which is a very frustrating way to trade. Think of like XRP the last 2 years, where you end up like spiking up, coming back, coming up. It just gets really frustrating. So if we don't break out in this next little area, I will probably dump it with slight profit. I think I got in somewhere around here, around 2 cents. Originally, but I'm just leaving this one, not actively trading it because it's too hard to get spiked out in these ones. So as of right now, have this as a wave 1 and 2, and off the low, if we zoom into this area, have this also as a wave 1 and 2 as that flat I constantly tell you to look at. So if we get another 1, 2, looks like we're in a third. If we get one more spike up, there's the possibility that these are nested 1-2s, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and we rock it. Now the alternative is when you have a 1, 2, 1, 2, it also mimics pretty much ideally to an ABC, right? 5, 3, 5, 5, 3, 5. If we get a spike up, which opens up the possibility of our running flat. So we have to keep that in mind where this becomes an ABC, and we look for an entry there if not in already. But I don't want to see that because we're getting so long in time here that it becomes less and less likely that it's a bullish scenario. And like I said, we'd end up most likely just range bound. And I don't want to sit through that. So we'll see if this ends up being a 1, 2, 1, 2, and we launch. Upside targets for our third currently, those can always change, is just under 10 cents for our third of the third, which would be a nice little return. And that pivot area that we have to pay attention to, where this can become a B wave if we see a ABC pattern rather than a breakout for a third, is between 4.5 and 5 cents, where we could pivot back to create a matching leg to this move to the downside over here. All right, guys, but it looks good. I am still in this, looking for this to be nested 1-2s in the bullish scenario. Eventual targets, if we do get the 5-wave impulse, is up between 15 cents and 21 cents for our 5th wave, if this ends up being a 5-wave move to the upside. All right, guys, just a quick update on Trestle there. And obviously, if you're actively trading this and you have this as a 1-2, 1-2, as I suggest, once we get another wave to the upside, once we get this wave to the upside, stop in the bullish scenario. You can go at the second wave 1, 2 low. Okay, so that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. I will see you on the next one.